All right, welcome back to the channel. Today I got probably the coolest Star Wars character out there. Galen Merrick, also known as Starkiller. Yeah, no, this guy is definitely probably the coolest character of all Star Wars. How can, you not have grown up playing the Force Unleashed or just any of these games? I can't believe we haven't gotten more of the Force Unleashed. Like, I know we've gotten that 3-pack with this guy here and the 2 stormtroopers, but good luck finding that without selling your kidney basically for that thing. Yeah, and then we got a couple of the stormtroopers with this as well that came out. I think there was like the kind of like blue jet trooper thing, and then a stormtrooper or something. I'm not too sure, but we got if you want to read the back, you can pause. Got some cool art here. That logo has so much nostalgia for me. I don't know. I remember playing this game as a kid so many times. I remember constantly replaying the first mission when you play as Darth Vader on Kashyyyk, because being a little kid, I was garbage at video games and I couldn't obviously play the game because I was just garbage and I couldn't get past the first level. So I remember just constantly playing the Darth Vader one because it was so fun. And then I eventually recently played these games, I want to say 2 years ago, and just replayed them again. And I just had a blast. It was awesome. Like, look at this art here. That's awesome. That's sweet. Yeah, that's about all I have to say for the box here. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this figure. All right, so getting this guy out of the packaging, we will take a closer look at his lightsaber. And I thought it'd be funny, you know, at the beginning of the game when it's like the Lucasfilm gaming thing or whatever, and it's like the lightsaber comes flying, slashes, and it opens up the game. Oh, that's it's so awesome. Oh, that intro is like the greatest. But yeah, closer look at the lightsaber here. It's pretty shiny, pretty got silver all over the place there. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but you can see the exposed kyber crystal there, which is just awesome. Like, that's just sweet. One thing I wanted to try too is, maybe this will work. I wanted to try if we can get a, well, that's, it's because it doesn't have that notch there. It's like a little divot. But I wanted to see if we can get that, because obviously you can have multiple different lightsaber colors, and I wanted to see if you could put the blue on there. But yeah, lightsaber's pretty sweet. I like the exposed kyber crystal, that they got that detail in there. And yeah, so let's go ahead and whatever that ability, the lightsaber throw ability, that out of here, and let's take a closer look at this guy. And honestly, the head sculpt, hear me out on the head sculpt here. I'm not the biggest fan on it. I think it does look a lot like him. I just think it could have been a bit better. Just a bit better. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me or I'm tripping here, but yeah, just a bit better. But overall detail on this guy is pretty sweet. You got his little chest piece here, which is just kind of hanging on there. So you get some movement out of that. Detail on the arms. Now this is probably one of my favorite parts of it. We got blood on the figure. There's blood. Look at this battle damage. And you think that blood's a lot? Look on this arm here. He's got his whole bottom of his forearm just absolutely cut up. Now that's sweet. I love seeing blood on a figure. Like, that's just awesome. And you got his like skirt piece here. Looks like he can have multiple spots to put his lightsaber. Yeah, you can have his lightsaber there. You can have his lightsaber there, or here, or there, or up front here, wherever you want. Or you can have this guy running 2 lightsabers, like it's the Force Unleashed 2. Which, what an awesome concept. Like, the second game you have 2 lightsabers, the first game you have 1. Like, if there was a third game, are we rocking 3 lightsabers? Like, I don't know, I just find it funny. Yeah, and his boots. His boots are pretty detailed too. Get a little bandages all up there. Now, this guy's awesome to have is from like the first Force Unleashed game, but it'd be cool to see his different like outfits he has in the game. Like, imagine we got like the Sith Lord version of this, like the actual Starkiller armor, like the Sith armor, whatever you want to call it. Like, that'd be so sick. That'd be awesome. Articulation on this guy, he can look up pretty high. Oh, I just pushed his head in there. Okay, he can look pretty, that's okay. He can move around. Arms, honestly, this is like pretty standard articulation for a Black Series figure. Get the single forearm joints there. Or elbow, I mean. Oh, that blood's awesome. Yeah, you can get him like moving around. that moves around. He does kind of have a swivel here. It's a little tight. I can't really get it moving around. This cape is gonna affect this, not too much though, but you can get him moving up. That's a little stiff there. Single joint there. And then you can move around his ankle. Damn, that one knee's pretty stiff. There's no, I didn't expect drop down hips on this at all, but can you do the splits? Actually, you know, you can get a pretty decent splits. But that cloth piece there is kind of in the way, I'd say. But yeah, it's whatever. And his knee can move. Yeah. So no, this guy is just so freaking cool. Let's get his lightsaber in his hand. I don't like how loose that is in his hand though, but obviously he's gonna have him wielding it like this. Could have, damn, that 2-pack kind of, I don't really know what kind of poses you want to get this guy in, because that's not like, let's see here. I'm trying to think of something cool here, but I can't do it on the spot. Could have him like force wielding, you know, boom. Where are the lightning effects? That's what I want to know. I know the lightning effects are in the 2-pack, but come on. Like, imagine having lightning effects with this guy. I don't know, you can get some cool close-ups like this with like this lightsaber. It would look cool if you actually take the time to take pictures. But no, I want lightning effects. I might have to like order some lightning effects off of something just so I can have them. Like, you need Starkiller with lightning effects. That's just how it goes. And we need more figures of the Force Unleashed. Like, where's battle damaged Vader from the final battle and like the end of the game, where he's like basically has his whole suit ripped off and he just looks so sweet? Where's that? We need that. Like, that would be awesome to pair up with this. And you know what? Speaking of pairing ups, let's just go straight into comparisons right away here. Oh, actually, we'll save that guy for last. So we got Starkiller here. Let's do a Marvel Legends Spider-Man. They're about the same height. Kind of have Spider-Man hunched down here. Yeah, they're about the same height. Let's do a Clone Trooper. I don't have any Stormtroopers, so this is the best we'll get. Yeah, they kind of... Stormtrooper's just a bit... Clone Trooper, my bad. DC Multiverse McFarlane here. This guy's obviously going to be taller. The Flash. Let's get... You know what? This is another random one. I love doing this one. John Cena. Mattel John Cena. Obviously taller. And you know what? You do, and there's an Obi-Wan cameo with Proxy. So you can technically have Proxy here. You can have Proxy as anyone, really. But, yeah, where's Proxy, too? We need Proxy as an action figure. That'd be so sweet. Yeah, so you can have Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's a little shorter than him. Just a little shorter. And obviously, you can't have Starkiller without Big Boy Vader. Oh, this Vader's obviously taller than him. This looks awesome. You can recreate the scene where he's like, "You were supposed to stay away," and he's like, "I lied." I can always get a kick out of that. And Darth Vader just pulls up, absolutely just attack and annihilate everyone. He's like, "I lied." It's so funny the way he says it. But yeah, no, these two, honestly, I might pair these guys together on the shelf, because this looks sick. I can't get enough of that. That's awesome. But no, Battle Damage Vader would definitely be sweet to have beside him. Even if you get like the Obi-Wan TV series version of him, that'd be pretty sick as well. Yeah, no. Obviously, Starkiller, so much nostalgia for these games. Probably one of my favorite video games of like all time. I just remember constantly playing those games as a kid. And just how awesome he was of a character. Like, this was a cool guy. Like, he was an absolute menace. He was so overpowered. Like, I feel bad for the Stormtroopers that had to work those shifts anywhere. Like, they were just getting absolutely annihilated. But, you know, for the progression of the game, you had to continue on. But yeah, no, I definitely liked the gameplay. It was very, I'm pretty sure it was like kind of God of War inspired. It's like how those games were kind of like just mashing buttons and abilities and just, but yeah, no, collecting stuff. But yeah, that's kind of how that's kind of how it went. Actually, I don't know why I have his lightsaber like that. That is not how it's supposed to go. Well, you can have it like that. You can have it like however, but I like having it when he has it in his back like this. And my lightsaber is bending. This guy's so cool. I got him for about, like, I want to say it was 35 bucks on Amazon, Canadian, and it was originally like $55, and I was like, there's no way I'm getting this for 50 bucks, but the second I saw it was on sale for like $35, I'm like, and I got it right away. So, yeah, that's how I acquired this guy. And you know what? I think it was worth it. We don't get enough Force Unleashed. Actually, I do remember now, I do have somewhere, I have like the blue version of like the Royal Guards or something. Like the ones with the staffs and the lightsaber piece on the end. I have that somewhere. That would actually look pretty sweet next to this guy. Pretty awesome. But no, this guy, you gotta love Starkiller. Look at that. Like, I can't get enough of this blood. Like, there's blood on this action figure. Like, who would have thought they'd actually do that? Like, they could have just left that out. Honestly, you can get this guy, like, if you actually are good at posing, you can get this guy in, like, some jumping poses where he's just absolutely annihilating. If you have some, like, honestly, I feel like this would be pretty sweet to pair up with, like, a Lego TIE Fighter or something where you have it in the background. You have him, like, pulling it down. Or even, like, the Lego Star Destroyer. It's just like, yeah. Honestly, you can do lots of things with this. I just love the Force Unleashed so much. I can't get enough of it. But no, definitely, I feel like if you can find a good deal on this guy, pick him up. Definitely worth it. I'm enjoying him. And I can't wait to just mess around with him and take some pictures and pose him around. But no, definitely, highly recommend this guy. Highly, highly recommend this guy. Let's get him next to Vader. Again. Actually, I want to try one more thing before I end this review here. Can we get him kneeling? I feel like kneeling would be pretty sweet. That's just like as best that I can get him, but you can have him kneeling. And he's always like going to see him. Oh, that knee joint is very, very stiff. But no, this is pretty sweet. I like this figure. But yeah, no. Definitely, if you enjoyed this review, leave a like, subscribe, and like always, stay tuned for more because I'm always got stuff on the go here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.